Well, CockOx, when I first, lay eyes on CockOx, I was in New York City at the World Trade Center before it was destroyed, and I was there for a lunch crowd, and the Calypso Tumblers, the original Calypso Tumblers, Dr. Juice, CockOx, and Joseph, they was the original, and they was doing a show there, and me trying to do a front flip, a front somersault, I call it. They make things like a ball, make it so easy. So it's like when I saw them that afternoon performing, I feel goosebumps. Well, oh man, this guy is top of the, these guys are top of the, their game. And then what happened, we introduced each other, that day and become friends. And yes, I hang out with CockOx for quite some time. And me personally, when I see, people who, special like me, truthfully, I wasn't that special, gifted flipper. I had to break it in to be a street dog. Some people are just gifted with their back, and CockOx is one of them, where he can control, his speed. He can control gravity pulling him down from the ground. He showed that control. So yes, CockOx would always be one of the best so far who I lay my eyes on as a street dog. It's like we don't have any clips about CockOx because in the 80s they was using VH1 tapes and stuff like that, and the clips that I had up with CockOx, someone stole them. VHS. Yeah. Oh yes. Hey man, Rasta man make mistakes.
Well, there was no clips. Could you tell us some of the moves that he did?
He would start back flipping, where he touch his hands on the floor, and he would go forward. Then he would go backwards. Okay, fast with strictly combination, where he do back and forward. Okay, then he would come back this way, where he can change up and go back without any pause. And all the moves that he displayed in front of my eyes was, he sell them the right timing. And again, he had a back where he can take a handstand, come up from here, and where he handstand and he take his feet and put them down towards like he want to touch the ground, and then put them back over. He could have jumped over about 20 motorbikes, because he had height too. He was about 6'7", and he run like a bull, and he just take off where he throw his weight up forward like Superman, when Superman going up to save the lady who was falling off. I'm not so big in the movie, but I saw it. And he fly like that, so before gravity pull him down, he already over. And I saw him put about 8 garbage cans, and the way he did a front somersault in one, bunks out and bunks back in the other one, he okay, put it like this, make a long story short, he did front somersault in each of them, in all of the garbage can, and then he bunks out a bit and carry on. You understand? I haven't seen nothing like that.
How did you feel, like a ghost or something?
Yeah, I felt like, it was display of a ghost. Somebody who was so gifted. He used to make things much easier for me, because like me, as I said before, I wasn't gifted of backflip, back somersault, being a street dog. I had to break myself into it. I had to flow with the current, because like growing up my days, we didn't know about the basic. That's why my friend Sprig broke his neck and he died the next day, because we didn't know. We was trying to figure it out. But now what I have, the knowledge that I have, you understand, nothing would have happened. But to gain this knowledge, something have to happen.
What does CockOx mean? How did he get his name?
CockOx, I didn't know what. You see, when you're from an island, like Guyana is in South America, but it's considered to be an island, a country that it's a part of the Caribbean, because it was colonized by the British. So everybody have a nickname. Like my nickname is Datia. Mama don't beat me with Datia. Everybody have nicknames in the Caribbean. So CockOx, he got his nickname from Guyana, but I never asked him the meaning of CockOx. You understand?
Cock like dick?
Well, CockOx, probably, yeah, CockOx. Yeah, probably he used to wear those tights, listen, and he probably must have gifted, but I'm not going there.
Cut. All right. So what happened to CockOx? Final
CockOx,
conclusion.
what happened to CockOx? He stayed one spot too long, and he started running around in circles, hanging out with the wrong crowd. He was good friends with Charlie Burnett from Disicab, you know, very, you know, famous comedian in the 80s, in the late 80s, but he passed away. And you know, Charlie Burnett passed away, but CockOx went to Guyana and he got sick and he passed away. So that's the loss of CockOx.
Well, thanks to you, Alex, the spirit will live on. People are going to hear the story.
Well, good. And
The legend of CockOx.
and the people who ever saw CockOx, they know what I'm talking about. The guy who jumped over and make things so easy.
Because he's been talking about him in Venice, and we're always like, shit, we want to see the footage of this guy, but we can't.
Well, yes, we don't know who have it, and you know, it would be nice if someone have it in YouTube. You know, anything about CockOx and the, you know, Washington Square Park, because you know what I'm talking about. Once we go to Washington Square Park, you know, just, you know, put something on, whatever they have. You know, I mean, it's those old tapes, and he had Prince. I wonder if Prince was the manager, but they had an agent, and he should have footage. But you know, people get older and selfish in their own ways. But if you have a, you know, a good heart, you know, as we say, you know, I mean, let's make it happen. You know, what I just said about CockOx, just put it out there on YouTube, and everybody will see what I'm talking about.
Cut. That was great.
You know, I always had respect for Calypso from the beginning. So, you know, for us to take it to the next level and still let it live on, we're gonna scout the right people, you know, to let the name live on, because a person like CockOx can't compare to that. A person like Clarence, you know, Alex, you see what I'm saying? Juice, you see what I'm saying?
Country.
Like, yeah, country, like, you got, that's the 5 top-notch dudes right there that, you know, paved the way for, you know, for dudes that's out here doing it now. Paved the way for a lot of dudes to know what they're doing.
Just
Oh yeah, Johnson hold it down. That's Calypso. You feel me?